Montag lieben, Glauben, Globen.
Hey guys, what is up? This is Brain Faye and we started figure skating about 8 months ago. So for this week we thought we would just stop by and share some progress updates. If you've been following our channel, you probably already know that we changed to new skates and new blades. But if you haven't, we're gonna put the links down in the description, so make sure to check out these videos where we share the whole experience of switching to new skates. That being said, we spent most of the month trying to get used to the new skates and trying to get back to doing the elements that we were already doing and that we were already comfortable with.
Now, if you're wondering why this is such a big deal, it is because we're transitioning from the freestyle skates that we skated in for our first 7 months since we started into more dance-friendly setup. If you're not a skater, the one thing you gotta know is that there are different disciplines in figure skating and the skates are different between those disciplines. So skaters who focus mostly on jumping and spinning, like solo skaters, pair skaters, they have different boot and blade setup from those skaters who do, for example, ice dance, which is our main focus right now. Switching from one style of skates to another doesn't necessarily mean that we will no longer be able to do everything. It's just that jumping and spinning is going to become a little bit harder for us in the new skates, while our ice dance is hopefully going to become a little bit easier.
Meanwhile, we've passed all of our pre-bronze dances. The last one that we were missing was swing. It took a little longer than the others, but we finally managed to pass everything and we're now officially bronze dancers, or are we?
Are we?
Pre-bronze dancers still.
Yeah, I don't know. Do we need to actually let us know in the comments if you know? Are we only considered bronze level skaters after we pass the bronze level or as we start to work on the bronze level? Because we're now working on Willow Waltz, which is our first bronze dance. It's actually starting to look pretty solid, if I do say so myself. So we're hoping that we might be able to test it soon and also start on some of our other dances.
That's just trouble. I think I run away sometimes whenever I get too vulnerable. That's not your fault. See, I wanna stay the whole night. I wanna lay with you till the sun's up. I wanna let you inside. Oh, heaven knows I've tried. I wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me.
On the other hand, our ice dance coach is now gone. So even though the coach left us with some homework while he's gone, we decided to use this time to practice our spins and have some fun with the jumps.
You love me now.
Wow, this was good actually.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We've been focusing so hard of grinding those tests lately that we didn't really get to learn anything or do anything that is not included in the testing curriculum. So we figured we'd take a step back, take a little breather, and just have some fun with it.
And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy. You know it's kinda hard just to get along today. Our subject isn't cool, but he fakes it anyway. He may not have a clue and he may not have style, but everything he lacks, well, he makes up in denial. So don't debate, play us straight. You know he really doesn't get it anyway. Gotta play that feel and keep it real. For you, no way, for you, no way. So if you don't break, just overcompensate. At least you know you can always go on Ricky Lake. The world needs one of these. Hey, hey, do that brand new thing.
On top of that, and on top of working on our pre-juve moves in the fields, Coach Kala decided to spice up our moves in the fields
Make our life a little more interesting.
repertoire. So we started working on some more advanced turns. We started working on brackets, counters, and rockers.
If you're not a skater, this probably doesn't look like much to you at all. That's why we feel like we have to elaborate that they're called advanced turns for a reason. While they're pretty small movements and maybe not as showy or impressive as jumps or spins, they require insane amount of body awareness, control, balance, and just general coordination. We're struggling quite a bit trying to figure this out. But it's fun to explore something new and just challenge ourselves a little bit.
Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby.
And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly.
For a white guy.
He needs some cool tunes, not just any will suffice. But they didn't have ice cubes, so he bought vanilla ice. Now cruising in his Pinto, he sees homies as he passed. But if he looks twice, they're gonna kick his lily ass. So don't debate, play us straight.
Getting there. These are advanced turns that we started working on. We technically don't need them yet for our current level, but our coach wants us to start drilling them because by the time we need them, it's gonna be a long time till we get them, obviously, as you guys can see.
So as you guys know, we've been testing almost every month, but now we feel like things are getting a little bit more complicated and it's gonna take a little longer to prepare for the test, especially the dance ones because they're
Getting progressively more difficult. We feel like we hit a bit of a wall, so we anticipate that this pre-juvenile moves test is probably gonna take us significantly longer than both
Few
of
months.
our previous ones combined.
So overall this month was pretty busy because we focused on all kinds of different things. But even though it doesn't look like much, for us it looked like it was a lot going on because we had to deal with all kinds of completely different things. So thanks for hanging with us, guys. We're excited to work on new things.
And make sure to tune in next week for a new video.